Is this shit working? Did I finally get... Did I get it to work finally? I have been, like, fighting with this for, like, the last 30 minutes. I was going insane. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, I think... That we figured this out. I've been gone a while. I am aware of that. But, life has been a lot. Like a lot. I had, like, as you can probably tell, I, had, like, a bit of a health scare kind of deal. I mean, like, if you're gonna hit me with the freaking, house lupus meme, you're one in many people to mention it, but, like, it does run in my family, so, like, there was a real worry that I had developed it because of all my health issues. Thankfully, I am okay. I am Gucci. I am alright. I am just going through, I am checking on I also don't know why it has, like, that I have a majillion, like, coming soon streams. Goodness gracious, I just saw that my volume is, like, teeny tiny. Let's see if I can fix this. Ah. Okay, let's, I adjusted that. Let's see if that works. How about now? Why am I so quiet? Oh my goodness gracious, I have no idea what's going on. Ah! I tried, y'all. I tried so hard. I don't know why this is being so difficult. I don't know what deity I pissed off. As you can probably see, like, I just didn't want to do a, just chatting today. Hold up, what is that doing? Hey, whoa. Hiya, how you doing? I'm alive. I'm trying my best here. I finally got this thing to work. Why do I look like that? Hold up, wait. Did I fix it? Wait, why am I all the way down here now? I swear, like, all my technology decided to make my life difficult. Okay, hold up. Okay, you know what? I can live with that. Can you hear me? That's good, you're doing good. Shit, let me see. Why am I so quiet? Getting a little pissed off. Hold up, you're gonna see shoes post up. I know, I look like I'm in an old VHS. Hold up. Yeah, you could probably see my... Yeah, you can see my stuff go up right now. Who cares? I just gotta raise myself up and a little to the side. Okay, there we go. Okay, that looks a little bit better. Audio is still shit. I swear it's being, like, witchcraft here. Oh, goodness gracious. So, like, my plan is, like, as you can see, I'm, like, not doing, like, any videos, game, or anything like that. I pretty much just said I just wanted to get, like, on stream, just to chill for a bit, basically be like, hi, I'm not dead, guys. I'm still alive. Somehow. So I'm pretty much just gonna be, like, working on stuff because I have commissions I gotta do. Commissions that I cannot put on stream because they are for an NDA type deal. But I figured I still want to chat and I can still do these things while I am talking. Words, talking, speaking. Yes, thank you, English. What is up with my audio? Jeez Louise, hold up. Hold up, let me troubleshoot something. I can't, like, I deadass can't tell if it's, like, me being, like, super quiet. Wait. Ah. I think I'm an idiot. Wait. Is my audio actually fine and I was just being stupid? Like, I know, holy shit, she's streaming. Am I speaking? Are the words sounding correct? Am I speaking the English? Hold up, I really don't like how tiny. Okay, dead ass. I thought, like, my volume was, like, super hecking low. And then I realized I had my headphone volumes all the way down. So that's probably why I felt so quiet. Oops. Ay, Dios mío, of course I'd pull something that stupid. But, yeah, I'm finally here. I finally live. Yippee! I'm just gonna be working on stuff on my desk when wait, what was I? Oh yeah, this is... It's been so long since I've been live. My brain is just like, how do I do this again? Like, I was, like, debating trying to, like, do video game, but I'm like, nah, my hands are freaking killing me. It's cloudy, but I still have work to do. So I'm gonna talk, and I'm gonna work, and I'm gonna do all that fun stuff. I have, like, a bunch of markers on my desk right now. I discovered, like, a way to make charms, and I've been absolutely loving it. And I actually got some commissions for it, so that's what I'm working on, too. I am... What? Why are the dog growl? Wait, which dog was that? I can't even tell which dog was getting all aggro. Hold up. I just like how you have... I do have the... Why do I just have the default stream title? Liar! I changed it! What? Hold up, did I fix it? Okay, there you go. I think if you refresh the page, the title should be right now. And yes, oh my god, I am so relieved. Like, I said, like, at the start, I don't know if anyone was able to hear at the start, that it, like, runs in my family, so I've been, like, dreading finding out any information about it. She says that it's fine, thank goodness gracious. If anything, like, it's one of those things like, oh yeah, you're gonna probably develop it in your lifetime, and I'm like, great, but it's not right now, so I'm not gonna worry about it right now instead. Oh, and she gave me, like, a new medication that, like, apparently she was like, oh yeah, it just got approved, and I'm like, it just got approved? And, oh my goodness, it worked! Like, oh my goodness, I felt so relieved because, like, she was like, oh, you're gonna knock the hell out, and I'm like, I don't X to doubt. But I wasn't hurting nearly as bad last night. It was great. Cause, like, I was just so, I noticed, I have no idea why I have so many of, like, the multiple, like, coming up streams. No clue what happened with that. I'm just out here like, okay, it's probably fine, right? Hold up, wait, is this working? Okay, yeah, that's working. Okay. So I think part of the reason that this decided to be absolutely rude to me today is probably because this is my first time using, like, OBS. I wanted to use OBS because, like, I wanted some features that Streamlabs had, but, like, Streamlabs was like, no, you're gonna need to pay us if you want that. And I'm like, okay, then screw you! And plus, all my friends have been trying to get my ass on OBS to begin with because of all of the abilities to mess around with. Dog, what are you doing? Hey! Hey, perro! Oh no, it was the perra. I will say It's not like doxing myself to say what the medication is, right? Like, that's not a thing, right? Whatever. Medication was really weird, though. So, like, I had to put it, like, under my tongue, and it burned. It, like, literally, like, burned in my mouth for a few moments, which was really hecking weird. And then, like, my mouth was numb, and I wasn't allowed to, like, drink any liquids for, like, half an hour to an hour. But, like, after it started working, it started working. But it was just, like, a really weird experience. I'm gonna have to do it again, and, like, waiting for it to activate was not very pleasant. But, I mean, I wasn't hurting, so that's good. And she did, like, technically warn me about, like, all the issues it could have, so it's not like I was just going in there blind. I will say it was really funny because she's asking me, like, hey, what time do you go to bed? Because you need to take this an hour before you go to bed. And I like, make the face, like, oh, about that. And she's like, oh, 10? And I, like, keep making the face. And she's like, 11? Later? And I'm like, girl, I go to bed at, like, 1. I don't know what, like, not even, like, 1, like, so, like, 2 or 3. I'll be in my bed just playing video games for a while before I knock out. She's like, well, just take this medication at 10. You'll knock out within the hour. And she was wrong. I was still awake for a little bit. I was just tired from dealing with the doctor, so I did, like, knock out relatively early for me, but it was, like, still, like, not that bad. I just did find it, like, really funny that she was, like, so distressed by my time I go to bed. Like, I'm sorry, we can't all be morning people. Yeah. No, it's not, because it can't be public info due to HIPAA. Okay, that's fair. I mean, like, I was just gonna say, like, the specific, like, the name. Because I didn't know this was a thing. Like, I know doctors had, like, medicine samples, but this was, like, a full bottle sample, and I was like, damn, girl, okay. I mean, I'm glad. Oh, and it's really funny, because she texted me after, like, oh, not texted me, but she told me to text her, like, hey, yo, Uni, if this works, text me so that I can, like, send a proper prescription. I'm like, I can text my doctor now? That's a thing? I mean, I wish that I could just do telemedicine all the time. It's really tiring going to doctors, especially because my stupid-ass city... I love my city, but, like, it always has construction going on somewhere, so it's like, I want to go from this side of the city to the other side of the city. Are you ready to spend 3 hours? Like, I'm being exaggerative. Is that even a word? Exaggerative? I'm, like, exaggerating, but still. Also, I kind of realized that, like, I probably should have done, like, just chatting streams from, like, the very beginning, just because I do have such a blabbermouth and I get distracted during videos game. Ay, Dios mío. Did it? Wait, hold up. I'm checking to make sure all my shit's working again. Do. We can see your mouse. Yeah, I'm aware. I don't know why it's doing that. INB for guinea pig. Wait, is that in reference to me being, like, the medication? Because, like, if it's me being, like, the medication thing, I'm not. It's not, like, unheard of for me to be a guinea pig for meds. I do wish I could be a guinea pig that gets paid, though. But, like, all of, like, the paid medical studies, you have to be, like, in perfect health. And I'm just like, well, that's never gonna be me. I joke about it, but it's, like, it's not fun to be sick. But, like, I was telling Ren and Ninja, like, I literally have to laugh at this. There should be a capture mouse checkbox you unclick. There should be! You are correct. Didn't see that. Hold up, wait, let me close this. What? That was a different thing? Wait. I thought that, wait. OBS. OBS, please. OBS, please. Tell OBS not capture on the screen capture window capture settings. Cool. I need to figure out how to get there again. I swear I, like, move out of an area, and OBS is just like, ha, die. I am trying to remember, how do I, like, reopen my thing? You know? Like, how do I open the scenes again? Is that in the docs? Oh yeah, it is in the docs. Okay, there's scenes, so I can close this. Ah! Okay, so we go here. So then that'd be sources, ... Okay, so that's gonna be here. And then... where... Oh! I literally just said don't capture the cursor. Why are you doing this to me? Hold up, let me... maybe it's this one that has the cursor for some... No, it's not this one that has the cursor. Actually, I should probably lock these so I don't screw them up. Boop. Okay, so I don't think Mike has the cursor. So it should be this that has the cursor. Capture cursor. Yeah! Okay, I have... it should not be capturing the cursor now. Why is it still capturing the cursor? Pull up. Literally. Which one of these is capturing the cursor? I cannot tell. Cause, okay, so this thing that I have my face on, the cursor is turned off, right? Like, that's off. On this one that has my face. Yeah, capture cursor. Maybe if I... no, that didn't work. Okay. And capture my screen, capture window, capture settings. Let me... is it like another thing I'm looking at that I'm missing? Hold up. I'm like genuinely going mildly insane here. Why is this insisting on capturing my stuff? Okay. It says that these things are not even open. Like, I have these turned off, so I'm gonna see if maybe it's these ones that are being it somehow. Okay. Are you using a window capture or a screen capture? Game capture. I am using a game capture for this window. So that's why I'm like, huh. Okay, you know what? Ah, fucking hell. Get your ass back on my head. There we go. Sorry, the freaking headphones were flying away from me. I'm just like, really? The other thing, I was like, maybe we can turn this into a karaoke stream, and I can make you guys suffer my voices. Kick. Okay, let us see. Where is that? Also, I, like, got a thing for a thing on VGen. And I have, like, I've used VGen before. I've, like, bought, like, paid for... oh my Arceus! I just figured out where the cursor... I think I just figured out where the cursor is from. I just figured out which one has the cursor! I was listening to the Sonic 3 OST and I was reading comments, and all of the comments of the Carnival Night Zone were about the barrels. I think I just figured out where the cursor is coming from. Hold up. Gonna open this. Hold up, I'm switching y'all's screens really quick. Hold up. I lied, I don't know where it is. I can tell where the cursor is being captured from. It's being captured from Shoost, but I can't figure out on how to turn it off. Wait, hold up, is it here? Video, calling, capture quality, graphics, canvas, scene, file. Yeah, I can't seem to find it. But we're gonna say it's fine, not the end of the world. I am, however, going to be working on the stuff I wanted to be working on today. Hee 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 hee. And y'all are just going to hear me talking shit the whole time. Who am I talking shit about? It really depends. Oh, frick, that's right. I needed that window open. Hold up. Let me go ahead and look through this. So, I'll be honest, like, right now I'm, like, drawing a Vox from, like, a Has-Been Hotel on shrink plastic. Because that is what I've been doing lately. I've been trying to make, like, these little charms. I've posted it on my Twitter if you, like, want to check out there to see, like, what I've made. I wouldn't say, like, I'm making, like, anything, like, groundbreaking or shocking or anything in that matter. But, like, I am trying my best out here, you know, that's...
She's making $1 million.
Scared the shit out of me!
Hey, you done it to me.
I know it's you, but you still startled me. Like, I literally, like, felt like, you know that feeling when you get startled and it, like, almost stings?
Yes, you've done it to me, like I said.
Yes, okay, valid. Have a nice day.
Do you have garlic powder?
I should have garlic powder. Yeah, white man jump scare. I mean, like, I guess he's not white man. Mexican man jump scare.
How dare you, racist?
How is that racist? You literally are! How could you? Yeah, just good luck finding. Just for that, good luck finding the garlic powder. Jerk. My allergies are killing me, I swear. But I guess, like, we're out of the worst of allergy season. Just trying to draw.
Chad, you ain't lied to me.
I said, I don't know. I think I did. That does, just because I say I think I do, does not mean I, in fact, have the garlic powder.
Yeah.
Oh? I don't actually know if they can even hear you.
White pepper?
White pepper is good.
But not garlic powder?
So white pepper is, like, a little bit spicier.
Alright, I gotta go.
Oh, okay, bye. He's like, I don't want to lecture, I don't want to... Oh, let me see text Discord. Oh, Ren, I already checked this. So, what is happening with this is that it's a different program is capturing my cursor. This program doesn't have the option to negate it. So, like, it's nothing I can do on OBS, basically. It's something happening from Shoost. And I was, like, looking at Shoost, and I can't seem to find how to remove the cursor. And I was thinking about it, and, like, I don't think I've ever actually figured that out. Yeah, it's not something that's going on with OBS, sadly. Because, the other way you can, like, tell is because, like, you see the effects going on with my face right now? Like, all this stuff going on? The cursor has it, too. Which tells me that it's capturing it from there. Shoost itself has cursor capture, yeah. I was trying to figure out how to turn it off. Like, let me look. Because that's the... Yeah. Yeah, it's going on with Shoost. I can't turn it off from here. Or at least I don't seem to be able... Yeah! Good question! Excellent question. I have no idea why this is the case. Like, previously I've only ever, like, used Shoost for recording things. So I guess that's why, like, I never noticed it does this. So I'm just like, damn, L. It's like it's a weird choice, right? Like, Shoost has like a lot of like really cool things you can mess with. I don't know. Like, let me hold up. I don't think there's like anything doxing in this. What do you mean wait for printer connection? Shut the fuck up. Yeah, so like you can see the settings here for Shoost. That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. We're not capturing audio here or anything like that. Then it has the effects and layers. So, like, maybe if I turn off, like, one of the upper layers, it'll work? No, that's still there. Maybe if I turn this off? Nope, still there. Say goodbye to my face. Are you serious? Ah! I'm going insane here. I'm going genuinely insane right here. Oh my goodness gracious, hold up. So, on Discovery, it's not Shoost. It's VTube Studio. I don't know why it's suddenly showing in VTube Studio. Why is it doing this? Hold up. Screen rotation, remember. Gonna send you guys to a different screen, or actually I'm just gonna turn off Shoost. Yeah, you guys can still hear me. This way I can just look at VTube Studio and see what's going on with it. Because it seems to be coming from VTube Studio, which has never been an issue for me. I've never had to worry about my mouse showing, cursor, bah. Da. Do 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 do. So I'm gonna be perfectly honest with y'all. I have no idea what's going on here. It's screen cap. So that's how Shoost works. So Shoost is technically built for VTubers, but instead of using the virtual camera, it does found out mess with a lot of people in NFC tags, and then just using what? NFC tags and then just using URLs. What are you referring to specifically? And yeah, so Shoost is like a screen capture thing, and it's adding effects. See how it's like capturing VTube Studio here? I wonder if I change how it's capturing, would that do that? Wait. Ah! Don't know what I did, but it worked. I finally got it to work. Yippee! Okay, I go back to drinking my... Wait, what kind of tea is this again? Oh, lychee oolong tea. Actually, fun thing. I didn't know this about oolong, so I'm going to share this fun fact that was on this bottle. Oolong tea is semi-oxidized, which places them between green and black tea. The leaves go through a short fermentation and are then dried. Ah! Well, I still appreciate other voices trying to help me figure out whatever the hell was going on here. Let me go ahead and go through this. Basically, I've been, like, resetting a lot of stuff, because, I'm trying to, like, get back into doing, like, creation, like, making videos and whatnot, in addition to, like, arts. A big thing is just, like, my health has been so atrocious lately that it's, like, hard for me to get much stuff done. And, I guess for reasons like this, I look at Iron Mouse and I'm like, you go, girl. Like, I know she has, like, worse illnesses than me, and the fact that she's, like, still kicking ass is, like, really admirable. But I'm hanging in there, too. Doing my best, at least. Right now, I am, like, I was having, like, kind of a realization that I'm, like, I wonder if I do, like, enjoy it if I played the games basically off-stream. That way I don't have to be, like, on the whole time. And then, like, uploaded playthroughs. But, like, it is fun, like, interacting with chat. So, like, that's been, like, the kind of, like, back and forth I've been having with myself. The other thing going on is I have been working on an updated model. I've had this model for a bit, but I'm trying my best. We're down the problem with helps and minimize the amount of solutions you try to apply. Exactly! Yes, thank you. But since I feel like I've, like, improved a lot in, like, VTuber rigging and, like, just art in general, I have been working on a new model. But because, like, it's one of those things that, like, as you improve in a skill, your, like, standards for what you're doing improve. So, like, I want to try, like, harder things so I can, like, do better, you know? NFC is, like, yes, I do know what an NFC is. So, are you meaning that, like, people are using NFC tags to, like, break into people's devices kind of deal? Like, you set your phone on an NFC tag without noticing and it ruins you? Because I have heard of something similar like that happening. It's like that whole thing with, like, the don't plug in random USBs you find. Because people are known for, like, screwing with them and causing issues with them. I don't know if that's, like, what you're referring to, but that's, like, what comes to mind in my mind. Also, which color is this? I'm working with these, like, acrylic markers. Really nice acrylic markers that I picked up. They work really well on, like, shrink-a-dink plastic, which was, like, a big relief. Ooh, okay, this is the right color. Yippee! It's just, like, a matter of... like, already, like, I think I've mentioned it multiple times on stream, but in, like, the event, like, somebody is new here, which I don't think there's anyone new here. I don't have very good eyesight, even with glasses, just because, like, my left eye is all fucked up. Yeah. It's not even rigged right, like, I blink my left eye, and, like, technically speaking, like, my left eye on the screen blinks too, but, like, it looks wrong, in my opinion. Ay, ay, ay. No. It's because of that, like, since I do have, like, that vision issue, sometimes, like, I just don't notice things when I'm, like, trying to draw. It's, like, part of why I tend to prefer drawing, digitally versus traditionally, just because of my eyesight. I feel like I can catch mistakes easier on a screen. But I have just been trying to do more, like, traditional type art lately. Just because, like, you know, I think it's good, like, as an artist to, like, know how to do these things. Because, a fear I've been having a lot recently is, like, this fear of, like, okay, most of my art is most of my art is digital, right? So, in the event that everything in the world went to absolute shit, and, like, we lost technology and electricity and all that stuff, like, my art wouldn't really be around as much. So I'm like, you know what, sure, maybe it's a far-reach fear, maybe it's not, but I want to be able to, like, have physical stuff I can show. It's, like, also why I've been printing out a lot of my art with just, like, my regular printer, to have, like, that kind of backlog. Like, I know we have, like, that whole thing of, like, oh, remember, the internet is forever, but you can, like, stuff can go missing on the internet. Like, I had an old Deviant account from when I was 13, like, DeviantArt. And when I was 18 or 19, I was like, ew, cringe, and deleted it. And, like, that's still something I really regret, just because I pretty much, like, lost all access to, like, my old art and everything like that. And as I've grown as an artist, as I've gotten older, I find that it's, like, something I do want to keep track of, is my growth as an artist. So I am trying to be, like, more mindful of keeping stuff, like, making sure I, like, know where I'm coming from and all that. I'm gonna move my face, hold up. I am getting a little bit too close to the camera, hold up. Or, excuse me, not camera, chat. Honestly, I'm just glad I was able to figure it out. I pretty much just gave up on formatting other than what I absolutely had to. I, again, don't know why, like, it keeps sending me there. Yeesh, I haven't heard people's devices being compromised directly from reading an NFC tag. It's because, like, an NFC tag, I think, would be harder to get, like, difficult... What's the term I'm looking here? I feel with an NFC tag, it is harder to get, like, dangerous, prompts on, just because, like, NFC tags, if I recall, they have to lead you to, like, a outer source. I'm not entirely sure how they work, but, like, it's I do know it's different from like a USB, which can immediately run code once it's plugged in. So that's why I'm just kind of wondering, who is cooking what? I can smell food. But, that's just kind of the thing. Like, it's that thing with, like, well, NFC readers can read, like if you, rewind a bit on my brain. Have you seen that thing where people will, like, you're just chilling, you're paying for something at the grocery store, your wallet is on the counter. Somebody will really, like, sneakily put their phone on top of your wallet, and by doing so, they're able to, like, scrape your card's information through NFC data. I know that that's a thing that happens. I did actually know that. I believe it has something to do with the light. Because, like, if you want, you can technically make a camera with film and just, like, a light source. And film something that is just there without having to, like, actually have the camera. I forgot. It's called a certain kind of camera, but I forgot specifically what kind. God, this Vox is looking funny. Well, that is, like, I really enjoy using these acrylic markers, but by their nature, you are somewhat limited on the colors you can do. Something that I probably should try is using just straight acrylic paints on these. And, like, maybe I will eventually, but, like, I'm working on other stuff right now. Like, I have a whole backlog of shit I need to do. Like, I still need to work on this Has-Been Hotel video I want to post soon. Oh my god. I love how you can kind of see that I just leaned back in my chair. Juice. Why did I just call it juice? I just said it was tea. Why am I'm lying to the people? I don't know. I just feel like I feel like one of those preachers, like, you know, like those youth pastors that, like, sit down on the chair, do a real big sign. He's like, I'm gonna get real with you guys. You know, I was about to make such a cringy joke. Fuck it, I'm going in. You know who the real Rizzler was? That's right, our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Remember that, like, I don't think it's something I've talked about on my channel much, but, like, I was raised Catholic, so, you know, naturally being raised in any denomination of Christian, your brain is, like, inundated with all these things. You're expected to go to, like, all of these, like, Catholic youth services when you're my age. I still do it, like, when I was younger. Okay, don't get lost. And, like, I remember some very funny interactions I had in Bible school. Because, I don't really know other sects of Christianity all that well. But for Catholicism, you have, like, the different sacraments. And these are just basically, like, milestones they expect you to do in order to keep being a Catholic. You know, you have baptism, which you usually, like, as soon as as soon as your mom pops you out, they're expecting you to get baptized as soon as possible. And if you're from a Mexican family, they're also expecting you to pierce that child's ears as soon as possible. That is such a, like, it's one of those things that, like, I grew up with that, like, I never thought it was really weird. Like, oh yeah, the baby just popped out. Let's make sure we pierce those ears out of the oven. And I'm like, thinking back on that, that's kind of weird, right? But no, it's baptism, First Communion, which is, like, the first time you're supposed to take, like, the Eucharist, which is just, like, the fancy Jesus bread. For different types of, like, Christianity, I know people will, like, they have, like, literal bread. Wait, no. I'm gonna go on another tangent for my Jesus tangent. I remember listening to this story about, like, this, I have no idea what denomination of Christianity they were, but for, like, there's, like, communion, there, like, it'd be a rotating thing of people in the community baking the bread for it, and one day a lady tried to use raisin bread, so she had raisins, and the priest was all flustered, like, this bread, except for the raisins, is the body of Christ. And somebody in the comments just pointed out, wait, raisins are grapes. Grapes makes wine. That's just like that's an all-in-one shampoo, but for Jesus. You're getting your wine and your bread and all in one. um, but First Communion is like this like big deal. I know for like other types of Christianity, like everyone is allowed to take the Eucharist. Everyone's allowed to have the bread. For Catholicism, you have to do just, you have to, like, go through this whole song and dance in order to be considered eligible, quote-unquote, and you have to be in, like, good standing in the church, too. So that was, like, a few years of Bible school, which was not fun. I don't like Bible school. It was so boring. I will say Bible school was, like, during when I was getting ready for my First Communion, because, like, I don't remember super well. I believe you have to be, like, around 10 years old for you to get, like, First Communion. Like, again, like, it's super vague in my mind. Like, it's pretty obvious that she doesn't go to church anymore, right? But it was, like, a big deal, and then, like, Easter, they'd have us, like, kids showing over there and all that stuff. The baptism thing from birth is an old thing where they're... No, I understand that. No, I understand that one completely. It's more so the ear piercing from birth that's funnier to me. No, I understand the baptism thing because there's the belief that if a child dies before baptism, their soul like pretty much instantly goes to hell, which I always thought was unfair. There's also, I don't know if this is a Mexican thing or just like an all in all like religious thing. There's like this thing of, oh, if you're not baptized, little demons will come into your house and steal shit. I remember hearing that one a lot growing up. But the one I remember, like, for getting ready for, like, my days in, like, Bible school for Holy Communion were, like, a blur. And, like, they'd have the days, like, would be like, oh, yeah, we'll do a party to make these kids, like, and I'm like, that's not helping. I will say, like, I started getting excited for breaks on Sundays, like, just because I could get my favorite candy at the time, which is still, like, probably one of my favorite candies. The Airheads Extremes, like the sour tape, like fruit tape, those ones are so good. Oh yeah, I was saying that it's like Mexican tradition that when girls are born, very shortly after they're born, they'll get their ears pierced. So like you'll have like very, very, very young children have their ears pierced, and like I know like a lot of cultures like it's kind of like look at that weird. I was one of those babies that got their ears pierced, like, pretty much, like, popped out of the womb and had them pierced. But because I was so fussy, I, like, refused to ever, like, let people put them in after my ears healed, so they closed. And I didn't get, like, my ears pierced again until I was, like, 13, and, like, that was a fight. Oh, the demon stealing thing. Like I said, I don't know if this is a Catholic thing or what, or like a Mexican Catholic thing. But like I grew up hearing that like people who weren't baptized, little demons will come over and steal their shit. I'd hear that a lot. Because hear my voice go froggy there? Hold up, one sec. Okay, I think that helped my froggy. Okay, I'm good. Anyways, I still lose shit all the time, but growing up I had a friend who had like an even super religious, like super Catholic family, and I'd complain sometimes like, ah shit, I lost this thing, and the mom would be like, have you been baptized? Child, have you been baptized? Are you sure? Are you sure it was by the Catholic Church? And I'm like, yes ma'am, I don't think it's literal demons stealing my shit. Have you been baptized? Yeah, it's just like one of those weird things. I don't know, culture is really fascinating. I mentioned before that my minor was in anthropology. And just the ways like these traditions and these like beliefs get spread is really interesting to me. Where was I? Oh yeah, like, I got my first Holy Communion. Like, they make a big deal about it. Basically, it's another, like, little party you get. You have to wear, like, a white dress, especially if you're a girl, you have to wear a white dress. I don't even remember what they put the guys in. But I think I was younger than 10 when I got my first communion. I remember, like, being, like, really excited, like, yippee! Yippee, I get to eat, because, like, all the churches I've ever been to, for whatever reason, their communion wafers, like, they're super thin, like, even thinner than a tortilla, but, like, they tasted, like, really good, So I remember, like, being, like, low-key, high-key, like, excited. Like, that was, like, the one part of Mass I was like, yeah! I get to have my sliver of good-tasting chip. I get to have my Jesus chip. And then after First Holy Communion is Confirmation. Confirmation I do remember a bit more distinctly just because I was older. It's like around the time that you're 15, they make a big deal about it. Like, hey, you gotta swear your life to the church. And that's pretty much where it is. My mother told me once that back in the olden days, confirmation came before communion. Like, she got confirmed, like, when she was, like, 3 or 4. But at some point, the culture changed into, like, oh, you have to be, like, what would the word be? Like, actually aware of what you're doing in order for confirmation to, like, count. I really, that's something I might need to add to my new model, like, air quotes, because I feel like I do air quotes a lot, but you guys can never see it. But I remember confirmation, because, like, I remember the teacher I had for Bible school a bit clearer, because, you know, I was in high school at that point. And just some of the things is really the reason people's going to become an earth scientist because they like to eat dirt and rocks. Hell yeah! I mean, listen, you don't eat, like, technically we eat rocks every day. We eat salt. Salt is a mineral. So, it's normal, I promise. But I just remember, like, my going to Bible school for confirmation a little bit clearer just because it is, like, relatively more recent. And because, so you're supposed to be confirmed around Easter time, but, like, before that I also had, like, my quinceañera. So I feel like quinceañera should be more or less understood in wider culture now, just because I remember, like, there were a lot of, like, things a few years ago about people. Quinceañera is just, like, Mexican tradition, and I think a few other Latin American countries, like, a girl becoming a woman kind of deal. It's fun, it's a nice tradition. I had a nice dress. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was going over the sacraments. I don't know how we got here, but we got here. But I don't know. I remember, like, one of my biggest, like, memories from Bible school for confirmation was these 2 girls coming to class, and they're like, hey, have you seen the new chapter on the One Direction fanfic? And I'm, like, immediately, like, what? And, like, I guess, like, they heard me, they're like, oh yeah, the One Direction fanfiction, it's, like, chapter 87, and I'm like, what? Because, like, by this point, like, I was, like, reading fanfiction when I was, like, 12, if not younger. I knew what fanfiction was. Of course, I liked cartoon and, like, fictional fanfiction. I didn't like fanfiction about real people. And then they're, like, talking, and mind you, this is before Bible class, where, like, we're all just kind of mingling before, like, I say teacher, it was just, like, a volunteer, basically, came in to talk about Jesus. And they're, like, talking about, like, gratuitous sex stuff inside of the One Piece? The One Direction fanfiction. And I remember just being, like, so distressed. Like, what? My soft Catholic child ears, what are you talking about? And, like, I think the other thing that absolutely shocked me was, like, 87 chapters. And then, like, for the remainder of Bible school, like, every so often I'd hear those girls and, like, a few others talking about, like, oh, did you see it updated? Did you see it updated? I remember just being like, and I'm considered the weird one for reading Pokemon fanfiction? Oh yeah, some of the stuff that the NFC tags can hold: email, phone numbers, geolocation, and SMA or SMS messages. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. But it was just, like, so weird. And it's, like, I need a note. It makes it extra funny, because, like, wait. Everyone's here and is an adult, right? I can talk about, like, vague NSFW, right? How long have we been live? I don't even fucking care anymore. Oh, almost an hour. So, I remember another one of the classes, like, really distinctly, because, like, part of, like, the Bible school is like, okay, yeah, we're telling you the Jesus stories, we're telling you that. We're also supposed to be making you, like, proper young men and women for the church. So, of course, there's a section in the class about porn. And like obviously like the teacher's like talking like very dismissive about it, like very like, you know, sect of Christianity, like anything sexual that isn't directly man and woman getting married is horrible. It's horrifying. But I just remember him like talking like at length about like how awful like pornography is for like your soul and everything like that. And like I remember just like side-eyeing those girls. Just because like I know this teacher has heard them discussing the horny One Direction fanfiction before. So like I wasn't like judging them, but I did feel like the teacher was. And I just remember thinking it was, like, really kind of funny. Because, like, you'd think, like, after, like, being, like, almost, like, called out by the teacher, they would have, like, okay, we can't discuss this. No, next week, Chapter 97 is out of the One Direction fanfiction. And I'm like, girls, you guys are brave. Honestly, that's kind of based of them in hindsight. I feel like this should be, like, fairly obvious, but I'm, like, I don't consider, like, myself, like, super religious anymore. Like, I still, like, fall into, like, vague Catholicism. Like, I still do prayers and whatnot, so I don't know. I still remember, like, actual confirmation. You only have one line, and it has to be, like, to the bishop. And the bishop is, like, a big name, like, they're directly, like, I believe, chosen by the Pope, so it's an important, very important person. And you have to tell them exactly one line. I don't fucking remember what that line is now, but it's one line, then you get the Eucharist, and you're confirmed, right? I forgot the fucking line. Like, oh my god, it's like on a Thursday too, mind you, right? Because they have to be like, oh yeah, screw these kids having to go to school in the morning. We're gonna do this at like 8 p.m. on a Thursday, and we're not gonna finish until like 11, and we're gonna make these children suffer. Who cares? I was so tired. Like, I'm not gonna freaking, like, give you, like, shit, but, as you can imagine, uni is at the very bottom of an alphabetical list. So because my name was so low at the bottom of a list, you just told us, yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. So since my name was at the bottom of a list, when I finally go up, it has already been like 2 hours, and I am pooped. I am like falling asleep. They finally call my row. I go up, I see the bishop, this is important Jesus man. I look at him, and I'm like, what? What's my line? I, like, panicked. And it's so funny because, like, our priest for, like, our church is there, and he's looking at me, and I swear, if this man had, like, if it wasn't, like, tactless for him, he would have face-palmed if he had been allowed to. I swear he would have face-palmed. Just because, like, this one line is drilled into your head like a million times. We practiced this the day before. And my brain was like, yeah, no, she ain't gonna remember that. Like, I felt so bad. The bishop had to, like, lean in, like, whisper it to me. And I'm like, oh, yeah! It's, like, one of those things that, like a decade later, I laugh at it. But, like, think, like, when it was happening, I remember, like, deer in the headlights type deal. Like, oh, fuck, I made a mistake. I'm gonna get a bad grade in Jesus. Ay, Dios mío. I swear. I don't really go to church anymore, but there were funny things that happened, you know? Like, I remember there was just one time where somebody, like, tried to smuggle a dog into, like, the church, right? And it had to have been a Chihuahua. A Chihuahua or, like, some other, like, small breed dog? I don't remember. I never, like, saw the thing. But it's, like, a normal church day. Like, it's Sunday or Saturday, and I don't even remember. Because, like, my family sometimes went to, like, the late service on Saturdays instead of Sunday. But, like, it's quiet, right? Everyone, like, oh, choir's done all their singing and shit. And it's so quiet. And then... And, like, I swear, like, there's, like, a moment, like, where you could, like, feel everybody being like, did I hear that right? that sounded like that wasn't what I heard, right? And like it's quiet because like, you know, it's going through that. We're going through the homily. Homily, if you don't know, is just basically the priest giving a TED talk is the best way I can explain it. And it just like starts like and of course, like, after a while, like, it's pretty damn obvious it's a dog. That somebody just smuggled their dog into church. But, like, I feel like the priest is like, oh my god, I said dog and the actual dog started barking behind me. I feel like the priest was just like, okay, we can't, like, acknowledge that somebody brought a dog to church, right? We can't, like, point that out, right? So, like, my guy is just, like, trying to continue with, like, the homily, just telling all the stuff he's saying. And I swear, like, that thing took it as a challenge. Like, it just... And I don't even remember how old I was, but, like, I remember, like, snickering. Just because I'm like, oh my god, somebody just smuggled their dog into church. Very obviously, somebody stands up in the back and, like, hurries out, and, like, the barking stopped, but it's still so funny. Like, what did you think would happen? God. I do kind of wish I, like, seen that dog. Because, like, it's not like the church never allowed pets. Like, around the time the kids were going back to school, like, in the fall, they'd also, like, they'd have a thing where they'd bless kids, you know? Like, hope they have a good year. Well, they had another time, like, another mass where they would bless pets. And so, like, the idea would be, okay, bring your dog in a carrier, bring your small dog, whatever. We'll bless your dog. My voice is saying, fuck you. But, like, you'd expect, like, somebody, like, you know, bring your dog at the, like, elected time. Like, I always wanted to bring our dogs, but we've always had dogs that bark too much, so we could never bring them to mass. But I don't know, I'll still always remember that one. I don't know why I got into, like, a mood of, like, talking about, like, all my religious stuff. So, like, my grandparents are, like, military. My grandfather was in the Air Force. I have a funny story about that, but, like, I'm always worried that I'll get, like, doxxed if I tell it. Basically, my grandfather received a very important call at the Pentagon at one point. But because of that, like, for a, like, very long period of my life, we'd go to base, like, the nearby base to us, in order to go to church, because there was a hospital on base that had a church, and for whatever reason my grandparents started going there. They got really familiar with the priest. The priest is super nice. He's still super nice, and he drives a motorcycle! It's really cool. He's 89 and he still drives his motorcycle. I love it. But we used to go, and of course it's a freaking it's a chapel inside of a hospital. It's tiny as hell. Saw a video of a chihuahua barking at a huge dog, and when they opened up the back door, the chihuahua stopped barking. Like, shh. The dog's like, wait, no, I don't want to put my money where my mouth is. Just let me talk shit without consequence. But because, like, you know, it was a small chapel inside of a hospital, like, it's tiny. It can hold, like, less than 100 people. For whatever reason, like, it's probably just because the priest is, like, super nice. He's really cool. That there was always, like, a lot of people, especially, like, on Christmas and Easter. I remember one Christmas, there was so many people that the priest, because, like, he got really familiar with my family, basically looks at us, and he's like, okay, you guys are getting the special treatment this year. My guy literally puts us in the pulpit. So, like, we can't, like, get up, we can't do shit, because we're, like, we just have to, like, awkwardly sit there behind the priest the entire service. It was really funny. But it also meant, like, I fell asleep, like, all the time in mass, like, as a kid, and if he took me to mass now, I'd probably still knock out. I couldn't fall asleep in peace because people were looking at me. Unfortunately, that chapel's no longer there. Basically, the hospital was at got, like, decommissioned. I haven't been to, like, the new one yet, mostly because that's around the time I stopped going to church. I don't know. Also, I'm probably going to be cutting this stream soon. I really just wanted to do a short little stream just chatting, pretty much. Just something to, like, get back into the, hey, I'm not dead! I'm gonna see about tomorrow about hopefully streaming a videos game. But we will see what happens. But yeah, for right now, I'm gonna be saying goodbye to y'all. Thank you so much for popping in, even if this was just a little short, incredibly scuffed stream, but I did my best. Honestly, my throat's just kind of giving out, I'm afraid. It's been a while since I've done this, and I am still recovering from stuff, but I just wanted to pop in for a little bit. But still, thank you for being around here for any reason. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye! Do-do!